standing naturally. We step right foot to left. When we bow from the hips. Our hands are soft, not on the sides of the body, not on the front, but just where they hang naturally on the front corners there. And I just bow. It's a gentle bow. It's not rigid or militaristic. It's a quiet, respectful bow. And I come back up. I soften the knees by lowering my shoulders, maybe an inch or two. And now I want to try and step out with the right foot, but without displacing this vertical position. Now naturally, in order to maintain our balance, we do this. I'll exaggerate. In other words, we throw our weight over our supporting foot and then step out. I don't want you to show that or make it imperceptible. So you're going to soften the knees, and you're going to take up the weight on that left leg. This requires strength in the calf and the ankle, and then you're going to gently place the other foot out, and you're just going to move over to take up a position over the 2 feet. Then we breathe in and out, a deep breath in and out, but not an unnatural deep breath. And then, copy me, I offer my hands up forwards, rotating them, palms upwards, reaching out, drawing the little fingers together. As I come up, 4th fingers touch, 3rd fingers, 2nd finger, thumbs to here. And I'm creating a triangular window here, just about forehead level, and I'm gazing through that window. My knees are still flexed, and now I turn my palms out because I'm now gathering up this position here. Treat it like a lightning conductor or an energy conductor, a universal energy conductor. We're receiving universal energy. So from here, I'm gathering up. I turn the palms out so that I can gather up, sweeping down. The arms are not right out to the side. They're about 22.5 degrees forwards, coming around here, down, gathering up energy. Feel the energy between the palms, condensing that energy into an energy ball about the size of a football. Now I'm going to take up the weight onto my left leg again, so I want now to step forwards, and again I want to do this with as much control as I can. So I soften the left knee and I place my right foot forward in a half stance, a half-length stance. From here, as soon as I settled into stance, I allow my right hand to advance forwards just a little, and my left hand turns up into a cover position with the back of the hand forward. From that point, almost without a pause, I allow the hands to fall away to the left-hand side. See how I'm allowing my hips to turn and I'm dropping back. I'm just moving back, a kind of an ebb in the action here. And then I let my palms come up. The palms are now facing upwards. The fingertips are close together. And then I present the palms to the front, low down. So from here, allowing these hands to fall away, roll back over, and come to here. If I allowed that fall, I could imagine that my hands, the weight of my hands and arms might let the arms swing over So that's the action there. As I come back to the front, I allow my stance to advance, so there's a natural ebb and flow there. As soon as I'm back to here, I'm reaching forwards, scooping up, drawing in. At the point I'm drawing in, I start to shift back and turn away again, gathering up, and then projecting energy through the palms to the front. My palms are now turned directly to the front. So from here, I allow the hands to fall away, coming back in, scooping up, drawing back, allowing my body to turn, and then come back to here. At this point, I allow my back hand, the lower hand, to advance underneath, roll the hands over, and draw them back to the sides of the body. Immediately, see how there's a little tiny loop here, so they come back here and loop in to the next move. So there's no sense of stop and advance, back and in. As I'm pushing forwards, I'm allowing these hands to just splay out a little bit. They're not going here, they're not going here. They move forwards and they just splay out a little bit. Then, scissor action as I allow the one to move over the top of the other and then roll into this kame position. So from this position here to here, immediately allowing them to close, just turn over here. I'm not making the hands rigid at all. The hands are open, but they're soft. They're soft. And then from here, I unwind, and the one that's underneath turns out and comes up in front, draws back. And again, at this point, I want no tension or forced action. I just want the hands to come back. The right one adjacent to the right shoulder, the left one adjacent to the left hip, but in a very natural way. And then advance the hands again in a very natural way. Don't try and force one under the other or anything like that. They just come back very naturally, and then they advance very naturally. And then there's a little bit of a consolidation. Once I've pushed forwards, the hands just draw back a little bit. So from this position here, cross, here, push gently and consolidate. Now I'm going to return to my natural stance, and again I'm going to do that as carefully as I can. I throw the weight right back onto that left leg, that left ankle, calf, and then I just draw this front foot back, position it, and then allow the hands to turn down, holding the energy ball.